Hi everyone and welcome. Today we are diving into one of the most important challenges facing our world, poverty. Imagine having to live on less than $2.15 a day. For many this is a harsh reality. In fact, over 700 million people around the globe struggle to meet even their most basic needs. These aren't just numbers. They represent real lives, families and communities in need of help. Over the years, we've seen remarkable progress in fighting poverty, but lately, that progress has slowed down dramatically and millions are still left behind. Today, we're here to explore what's happening and, more importantly, how we can all contribute to making a change. Let's take a closer look at the situation. Recent data tells us that approximately 712 million people live on less than $2.15 per day. Even more, around 733 million people experienced hunger last year. These numbers are staggering and show us that poverty isn't just a distant problem. It's happening in our world today. Why has progress stalled? The reasons are complex, but a few key factors stand out. Conflicts and wars disrupt communities, climate crises devastate crops, and unsustainable debt forces governments to spend money on emergency fixes rather than on education, healthcare, and food security. All these challenges make it incredibly hard for people to break out of the cycle of poverty. These factors not only affect national economies, they directly impact everyday lives. When communities are caught in the midst of conflict or struck by natural disasters, it's the poorest who suffer the most. An ethical framework for change. Now, let's talk about hope and how we can bring about real change. Throughout history, many societies have embraced values like fairness, responsibility, and compassion. These timeless principles remind us that caring for one another isn't just a nice idea, it's a powerful way to create lasting change. When we put people's well-being first, we start to see practical solutions emerge. Think about it. If we all choose to make decisions that prioritize human dignity over short-term gains or unnecessary spending, we can build a society that truly supports every individual. These ideas have guided communities in the past to develop practical methods for sharing resources and supporting those in need. They show us that a fairer world is possible, one where every person has the chance to thrive. In the next part of our video, we'll explore some realistic and powerful solutions that can help end extreme poverty. Stay with us as we discover how small changes, by both governments and individuals, can create a brighter future for all. Realistic solutions. Re-prioritizing wealth and resources. Now that we understand the problem, let's talk about how we can solve it, using realistic ideas that are within our reach. It starts by looking at how we use our wealth and resources. Imagine if the richest 10% of people contributed just 1% of their annual income to a global fund. This small fraction, when added up across the world, could mean nearly $1 trillion every year. That amount of money could help fund education, healthcare, and food security programs, lifting millions out of extreme poverty. Governments have a big part to play. Consider this. Global military spending is around $2 trillion each year. Now if only 5% of that, about $100 billion was redirected towards social services like healthcare, education, and community support, we could see a dramatic decrease in poverty levels. These solutions aren't just about numbers, they're about changing priorities. If governments invest more in sustainable infrastructure and social protection, and less in non-essential spending, we create a safety net that helps every person thrive. But here's one of the most powerful ideas. Every single person can make a difference. Imagine if everyone contributed just 1% of their disposable income to community development funds. It might seem like a small act, but when you add it up across millions of people, it can generate an enormous pool of resources. Again, nearly $1 trillion per year. This isn't a far-fetched dream. It's a practical solution. Small, consistent contributions from each one of us, combined with responsible government spending, can create a world where extreme poverty is a thing of the past. Vision for a better world. Imagine a world where every person has access to quality education, proper health care, and nutritious food. With these changes, millions could be lifted out of poverty each year. Experts believe that if we make these shifts, both in our individual habits and in how our governments spend money, we could nearly eliminate extreme poverty within the next 30 to 40 years. This vision isn't just about statistics, it's about creating a better future for everyone. It means turning our collective small sacrifices into big changes. It's about reprioritizing our spending so that every dollar goes towards building a world where every person can live with dignity. Whether it's through our individual contributions or by urging our governments to invest wisely, every step we take moves us closer to a world free from poverty. Each one of us has the power to be part of this transformation. The ethical power of charity. Let's take a moment to explore a powerful idea that has helped shape societies for centuries. A deep-rooted belief in the importance of charity. Many teachings that emphasize a single all-loving creator also teach that sharing our blessings is a vital part of living a good life. These timeless values remind us that every bit of wealth we have isn't meant to be hoarded. Instead, it's seen as a trust, a gift that comes with a responsibility to care for others. When people give a small portion of what they earn, it creates a ripple effect of kindness and support that strengthens entire communities. This approach isn't about charity as an occasional act. It's about making it a regular part of life. By embracing the idea that caring for others is our duty, communities become stronger, and fewer people have to struggle with poverty. It's a gentle, yet powerful reminder that even small contributions can add up to big changes. In essence, this ethical perspective teaches us that when we share our resources, we not only lift others up, we also create a more just and compassionate world for everyone. It's a call to action for each of us to play our part in making life better for all. To wrap up, we began by facing the harsh reality. Hundreds of millions of people are struggling every day. But we also explored solutions, simple realistic changes in how wealth is shared and how governments prioritize spending. By reprioritizing our spending and each contributing a small part of what we can spare, we have the power to transform our world. Every effort counts, and together, we can create a future free from extreme poverty. If you found this video inspiring, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to our channel for more positive change stories and share your thoughts in the comments below. Your voice matters. Together, we can build a better, kinder world. Thanks for watching.